Hey, it's Allison Chastain, Presidential Diamond with It Works Global, and I wanted to do a little video on blitzing today. So I know a lot of people, that's kind of where you get stuck or where you can't get over yourself to talk to other people, or just makes you nervous and you throw up all over them with your words. So I just want to make a quick video on this. So there's a lot of things you can do to blitz. One thing that's super easy is you literally can just pass them out to people as they're walking. Doesn't always yield the highest return, but that's one way to do it. Another thing is you can give them to your children when you're out in public, and your children can run up and give them to the people, and the people think that they're so cute, and they're like, oh, thanks, you know. Also, you could just pick different things for, like, say you see someone with 5 kids, and so you say, oh, you've got 5 kids, you get a blitz card, or you get a coupon. They probably don't know what a blitz card is. You can say, oh, you have got green on, you get a coupon. You know, whatever you want to come up with, it can be anything. You know, you're wearing a sweater, you get a coupon. Doesn't matter. So that's one way to do it. Another way is you can leave, whenever I go into local businesses like the dog groomers, for example, I will bring blitz cards with me and a stack of them, and when I come to pick up my dog, and I say, hey, do you mind if I leave a stack of coupons for your customers? And I've never had anybody say no. Now, if it was like a big time business, you know, like a Walmart or something, I wouldn't ask in there. I don't know where you would do that anyways, but like the locally owned smaller businesses, that's where I will ask if I can leave coupons for their customers. And then typically the owner is also, you know, interested in it, either because they have been wanting to try it or because they haven't heard of it. So, and then another thing that people always ask, you know, I forgot to get their name and number. How do you get their name and number? The best way that I found that you can do that is just by saying, oh, by the way, I do a weekly drawing for a free wrap. Let me get your name and number, and I can put you in for the drawing. And I've never had anybody say, no thanks. Everyone has always said, oh, yeah, okay, cool. And then whenever you call them, they either could win a free wrap, or they could win $5 off their wrap for $25 instead of $30, or they could win a facial wrap, or I mean, whatever you want them to win, they win. And everybody can be a winner, even if it's just $5 off their wrap. Or, hey, for every person that you bring to your wrap session, you can get $5 off, you know, up to $25 off, or whatever you want to do. And then another way to blitz is what I call ninja blitzing. And ninja blitzing definitely doesn't like yield the highest return. However, it is still lucrative. I have had people where I have ninja blitzed on baby changing tables in bathrooms at McDonald's, to people who have stepped on a card somewhere that was left, or in the bathroom, or whatever. And ninja blitzing is just putting your cards out different places. Another idea that I heard at a training once that I thought was really funny is someone stood outside the doors of a Weight Watchers meeting with their blitz cards in hand, and as people walked out the door, they gave them a card. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I thought that was funny, but I don't know if that's even allowed, but it was funny, and maybe you can do that too. So hopefully this kind of helps you to see how easy blitzing is. You don't have to, something that I learned from Pam Sauter from going to events is that if you don't say things that are on the card, then you lose the blitz. So everything that you want to say is going to be already on the card. What is this? Oh, it's this little wrap thing, and you know, because it says, have you tried that crazy wrap thing? You can say it's just a wrap thing, or it's just a wrap. Oh, well, what does it do? Well, it tightens, tones, and firms in 45 minutes. And that's really all you have to say. And people will kind of look at it. Pam Sauter says that the first person to speak, when you're blitzing someone, the first person to speak loses. So try to be quiet and just let them look at the card, let them ask you questions about it. You don't want to throw up too much information on them and then have them kind of get too scared and walk away from you. Another good thing too is when people ask you, so how does this work? Instead of going, oh, you know, it's all this, you know, and use all these scientific terms that are actually against compliance, instead just say, I really don't know. I can't even explain it. Let me get it on you and I'll show you how it works. It's just amazing. And then if you have those people that are really green and they're the ones who just have to know everything about everything and they don't take that for an answer, they really want to know more, send them the ingredients and tell them, hey, Google each ingredient, and that way it'll make a little bit more sense to you. But in order to stay in compliance, you don't want to try to explain all the stuff that it does and all the science behind it, even though there is a lot of great science behind it and is really a cool thing. It's just to stay, in compliance. I would just tell them to Google the ingredients. So hopefully that helps you all, and hope you have a great night.